Welcome to Vienna, known worldwide as Europe's capital of music, as well as being the city of psychoanalysis thanks to the work of one of its most famous sons, Sigmund Freud. But there's a lot more to Austria's capital than a quick waltz, an aria, or even a hypnotic debate about relationships with your mother. Vienna's metropolitan area is home to a quarter of Austria's population. And no wonder then that an efficient, safe and environmentally sound transport system is essential. And this week, the world's top experts in intelligent transport systems are here in the city for the industry's World Congress. Join us after the break to find out why. Welcome back and welcome to the Messe Vienna, the home this week of the 19th ITS World Congress. Now, the theme of the Congress is Smarter on the Way, focusing on the need to bring greater intelligence to transport systems as we head towards the development of smart cities. Now, although the Congress only really begins today, there's already been a lot of activity. The official opening last night reinforced the opportunity this event has to showcase the very latest in ITS technology. Austria's Transport, Innovation and Technology Minister, Doris Bures, told delegates that many of those technologies are no longer in development but are here in practice. Now, one delegate has already attended all of the previous 18 congresses is Eric Sampson from the UK's Newcastle University. Now, he's a renowned ambassador in the ITS industry. So we asked him what he thought about the way the industry is heading.
Where we are at present with ITS is that we can do an extremely good job on a lot of single function activities. Where we need to go is to start integrating them into bigger things. We need to join freight and passenger, for example. We need to join road, rail, sea, air, in order that we can deliver the users a better trip, a safer trip, a cheaper trip, a more reliable trip, a more consistent trip. But apart from the users, we need to be able to say to governments, we've got something for you as well. We've got a benefit for the environment, we've got a reduction in greenhouse gases, we're taking less land, we're not interfering with the planning process. So overall, we're looking for in a sense, the five-dimensional win-win, something for everybody.
So Ertico, Europe's leading ITS industry body, organisers of the World Congress, have a clear objective in place. Didier Gortiman, the CFO of Ertico, explains.
The key objective of this World Congress this year was raising political awareness. And we are very proud, the host and Ertico, the organizer, to have today 20 ministers coming, not only to meet, but also to test all those new technologies which are ITS technologies. Today they will go inside cars, they will test, they will drive around the city of Vienna, and then they will have the feeling of what it is really ITS.
The cooperation between the transport ministers is one thing, but there's been a clear indication of what's going on at grassroots level here. Because here at the Congress, there's a large demonstration of the joint cooperation work between the US and Europe.
Well, the whole basis is to create a collaboration between the European government and industry as well as the US government and industry to try and harmonize on some key areas for vehicle-to-vehicle over-the-air communication standards. I think it's working very well. We have this demonstration today that shows great progress we've made in the area of vehicle-to-vehicle safety, and so the demonstration shows how well we've actually come, how much progress we've made, and that we actually have a live demonstration to show the benefits that have been achieved.
I think it's like a lot of transport activities. If you go to most countries, certainly in the Western world, public transport doesn't really cover its costs. But a lot of the things we're doing and a lot of the things we want to do, it needs a little seed corn from government to get it moving. And then it's downhill, it generates its own momentum, because ultimately we're doing things that save money and we're supplying a better service that we hope people will be happy to pay for.
This is exactly what we have in mind when we put this political awareness on top of our priority. The idea was that they meet, they discuss, they test all these new technologies, and after that they can continue the discussion between themselves, and we hope that we will deploy those technologies.
As I go around some of these demonstrations, I do get a real buzz thinking, I didn't see that last year, and I didn't see the signs of it coming the year before either. It's arrived, it's here, I can touch it.
One great thing that the World Congress does is gives us the opportunity to see demonstrations of the future, the way our roads, our traffic, our transport systems are going to be safer. We're going to talk now to Michael Schnitzer, who is the Vice President for CAPS TrafficCom.
We are looking here to the first fully integrated demonstration of V2X technology, which means the communication, online communication between vehicles and vehicles or vehicles and infrastructure with the purpose of increasing traffic safety in the future. You have to imagine that there are a lot of sensors outside collecting a lot of traffic data. All this traffic data is processed in a data central, which is here in Vienna located with ASFINAG, and then distributed over a dedicated network on transmitters and is received here on this device in the car and displayed here for the driver. The benefits will be definitely the increase of traffic safety. Things that can be shown here are display of speed limits, are warnings for different dangerous traffic situations like accidents, like traffic jams. You can even display some information, for instance, flight delays when you are approaching the airport.
One concern about the development of the ITS technologies from the media and from some of the general public has been actually driver distraction. Are we going to be so safe by watching what's happening from the messaging we're receiving that we're actually going to be dangerous? And who knows who's going to be watching out for us then?
Aware that in America driver distraction is very high on the agenda. If you listen to Secretary LaHood, he almost mentioned it in every of his speeches, what a challenge that means to road safety in America, because people using their smartphone these days to do texting while they are driving. And of course, that causes a lot of incidents and accidents, severe accidents, by the way. So it's high on the American political agenda, but it's also high on the European. On the other hand side, we have to take care of that so that we don't impact in a negative way on road safety. And we have to think about systems which do monitor the use of smartphones and other mobile devices in the car, switching them off if they cause a difficult situation on these kind of things.
Much of the information will not be displayed to the driver, but just be information for the car to be prepared for all critical traffic situations. Let me give you an easy example. If you are doing an emergency brake today because of a critical traffic situation, then your vehicle can automatically warn all the following cars that there is a critical situation. So reaction time will be much shorter than without these devices.
So the 19th ITS World Congress is well and truly underway. We're going to be here for the next couple of days looking at some of the new technologies that are on offer here in the demo park or inside the halls. We think there's going to be a lot to see, and I hope you're going to join us to see them. Thank you for watching.